Hello, happy Thursday. It is spin and sip time, baby. Everyone in the chat, hyped. Hello, Dragon, bringing the party parrot. I was half expecting to see some sort of bartending bird, some alcoholic avian. How are you? Lydia, hello. I'm super excited for today. I think you know why. Uber Dead, hiya, hiya, hiya. Grinch, I'm so glad that you are here. I'm so glad that you are here because this is your cocktail request, which started as, which was kind of funny, a just see, does that drink exist question in stream. And yeah, it does. And yeah, we're making it. So I'm very excited. Also, the other drink that I bought, it was the Negroni that we made. I bought the Campari for. That's hidden by the chat box, but it's over here. I was like, I don't know what other cocktails I want to make with this, but this one does. This one has it in it, so now I actually have something to make with it. So perfect. Hello, how are you? Yes, so much hype. I'm feeling good. I was feeling a little. I'm gonna give it a solid like 73%. And then I started getting ready, and I was like, oh no, we're back. We are here. This feels fantastic. Hey, watch streak. Thank you so much. So that is a 5-stream streak. You know, something I thought about, because these are really cool because they're not like an unlockable like redemption thing, but it's something that I would like to do some type of celebration, right? For the watch streak. I think those are cool. I like celebrating that. Rilo, hello. Oh, we're about to be jamming. We are about to be jamming. We're gonna get saucy. We might. Listen, this cocktail calls for 2 types of vermouths. So that's already going to put things in perspective. This is still like recovery week after con. For those that missed Pandemonium on Monday, that was indeed the day after con. So I was dead coming in, just DOA Sunday after con to unpack everything. I did finally unpack because this beautiful bar I dismantled as part of my booth because I needed the stand. And I'm like, I can't be buying all sorts of new things. Then where am I going to put it? So I got resourceful. I got very resourceful. But it was just in its container for the week until about an hour ago. So, Nesto, hello. Welcome in. How is your day? Lydia, you are being chased by a zombie with bombs strapped to its torso. See, that doesn't sound like a relaxing time. That doesn't sound like even like a moderately exciting time. That is just to piss me off. And I'm assuming that you are pissed off, which understandable. Please tell the chat, what are you playing? I must know. I feel like there's been more since we've been talking about just everything, and I know that since Requiem came out, it's been Resident Evil like, whew, in full force. But I feel like you have manifested just more content because of your replays. Nesto, going good. About to order some tacos. See, you are absolutely on the right track. I plan the drinks first. And then I'm like, man, I wish I had food. But today, Nesto, do you know what I did today? Do you know what I did today? I put in an order for food. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. So I'm gonna get some delicious things in my gullet soon after I enjoy this delicious Excelsior. I keep wanting to say like Celsius, but Excelsior. Hello, Uberdead, you like handling the shambles at a distance? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I would, but here's the thing. When you're so tired, I'm like, everything is in shambles, and I'm just going to let it be. Because the prospect of de-shambling, the de-shamblification, is just far too exhausting to even permit the thought. To even permit it. But I'm trying to get better. So I was like, well, at least it's still the week. So, again, if you guys missed on Monday, I was, again, coming off of 3 days of like, yeah, at my booth and talking to people and screaming. My voice was shot. It sounded like I was like part frog more than usual, and I was just drinking tea on stream. But I have restored. Ah! See? Do you hear that? Restored. Complete. Not even a potion of lesser restoration. No. Greater restoration. And it was just tea. It was tea the whole time. That was all I needed. Tea and resting. Just for a little bitty bit. Hello again, Random Comic Fan. How are you? I trust you are having the most fantastic day. How has it been for everybody else? I know we're at like the midway point for the month pretty much, which has kind of been freaking me out. Like today's the 11th already? Already? We are here? But yeah, it has been super, super good. Lydia, I need to make this chat bigger so that I can properly see you. We must properly see. Whoa, changing up the game. Oh, how did I change up the game? What did we do? What did we do? What was done here? You are doing okay, Comic Fan. I am so glad to hear it. I am so glad to hear it. And Lydia, you are playing the Resident Evil 1 remake. You beat it with Chris and Jill, and now the game punishes you by making a zombie with bombs strapped to its torso appear in certain areas. And if you shoot it, it explodes and kills you. Wow. That's even worse than I thought. That is even worse than I thought. I hope you're having a great time. On a side note, I hope you're having the most fantastic time. With the explosion, all of it. Absolutely all of it. Fantastic. You ordered food. Oh yes, that is what I did. See, I forgot my accomplishments already. This is why I need you guys to help me out. Uberdead. Yes, the power was out for like an hour. Oh no, were you in the middle of something when the power went out? Like streaming? That's always been my fear. I'm like, when monsoon season comes, because we get crazy storms and the power can often get knocked out. And I'm like, what if I'm in the middle of a stream? And I'm like, all right, everyone, I'm about to reveal some amazing information. And then and then it's just gone. Toast. Nothing. Zip. Zip, zip. Chris and Leon are two of your favorite Resident Evil characters, Random Comic Fan. Agreed. Lydia also agrees. These are good choices. She says Claire, Jill, Leon, and Carlos. I have a weird fascination with Carlos that has just unveiled itself within the last, 2 weeks? I don't even know. I have no words for myself. Resident Evil is actually my second favorite video game franchise, my first being Mortal Kombat. See, this is why you're here. Random Comic Fan, you are not random. You are radiant. You are a radiant Comic Fan. Wonderful. And yes, again, we agree, excellent gaming choices. I want to know about the door. I want to know more about the door. Oh my god. I love it. Rilo, you are playing There Are No More Nyx game for YouTube. There are no more Nyx games for YouTube videos to watch. I see. How did that even start? What did that even come from? It's weird. I feel like a meme will like just be born, and in the course of like 8 hours, like they've run their course or they've become just a conglomerate. And I'm like, wait, where did this even come from? What does it even mean? Do I need to like sports to understand this meme? What am I even doing? Grinch. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Sub-Zero Kuai Liang specifically is your favorite MK character. Well, Random Comic Fan, that is a fantastic choice, but have you considered? I mean, I don't mean to take over the stream, and you're in my good graces, but have you considered Bihan? Have you considered the true Grandmaster? Because I'm just saying. I mean, he has no scar because he has no flaws. Okay. No, we like Kwai too. But I'm a Bihan girly until the end of days, and then even past that into the nether realm. Rilo, you asked what people were playing. It was a bit ago. Sure. I'm like, wait, catch up. And I have the chat, like, it resized on me, and I'm like, okay, wait, hang on. How do we get back? But now we're back. Now we're here. I have nothing to blame it on because we haven't even started the drink yet. We have not even started. Just messy. Absolutely messy. But yeah, the recovery is finally complete. It is just such a weird... I don't even want to say, like... I guess it's a decompress because you're so, like, hyped up from everything, and then just, like, the physical part of, like, the unpacking. But, like, I didn't sleep well. Oh, really? Like, the night after, it's like, even though I was exhausted, this goes back to our conversation. Do you guys remember when we were talking about, like, getting actual, like, sleep and then just, like, lay down time? It was, like, lay down time where I was so tired, I was just like... But I couldn't really, like, sleep. But I got some good sleep last night. And I was still tired. I went to bed at, like, 9. Like, crazy early for me. And I'm like, I just needed to just, like, restore everything. So now I'm ready for Friday to do it all over again for the weekend. So, have some fun things coming up already again. Walls, hello! Oh, you are never late. Listen, we're on cosplay time. That means we show up when we show up. Okay? Just glad that you are here. Wee indeed. Well, we'll save the wheeze until, like, the drink is down, and then we can wee. That will be the super fun part. Uber Dead and Kittens waiting for your return. Yes. I forgot how much work they were for, like, the 3 days that I was just, like, in Conland. Came back, and they're just like, yeah! Some of them like to climb me. Peter, who's the menace, and Miguel, who's the biggest one, because he's not like the others. And he likes to do this, like, spring pounce at me. He doesn't climb. He just does, like, a spring pounce, which arguably both very adorable and I feel very loved. But now that they're getting bigger and their claws are getting bigger, it's not as cute. So I'm like, wow, you're digging into my flesh. And 2 pounds, you're like, oh, 2 pounds doesn't seem like a lot. But 2 pounds when it's dead weight clinging to your epidermis feels like 20 pounds. And I'm like, I'm getting mauled by a mountain lion. Help. And really, it's just like this tiny little thing that's like, I'm like, please, let go of my leg. Oh my God. Comic fan, to be fair, Kuai Liang is much more noble. Oh, absolutely. And we love him. But I will just, I'm always here to champion my boy. Bihan, my boy. Nesto, my dad always says you need a vacation for your vacation. I think this also applies to cons. Your dad is absolutely correct, because it's not like you can just do the teleport from, like, oh, home to your vacation, right? It's like, oh, you gotta pack. You gotta make sure everything is taken care of while you're gone. You're thinking about what possibly could go wrong while you're gone. Then you got the travel. So it's like, are you driving there? 800 things could go wrong in the car. Okay. flying there, oh, you could have delays, and you know, it's an extra expense, and the airport's always a drag. So by the time you get through all of that and then get to your place, it's like, oh, you can relax. But then that is just like relaxing from all of the travel that it took to get there in the first place. So yeah, you absolutely need a vacation from your vacation, unless you're doing something that's like a true relaxing thing, which I feel like almost never happens. Like if you do a staycation and you're like, I'm gonna stay in town and just go to like a spa, and you're just disconnected for however long you're there, I feel like that's the only time that you're like not wiped out after you get back. Otherwise, I just want to get in plots. Just want to plots. Grinch, I was hiking the Yappalachian Trail. Oh, I was. Love that. Absolutely. Random comic fan, you have a cat of your own. You know how it feels. Tell me about your cat, please. I would love to hear about it. Describe it in great feline detail. Lydia, I remember Gravy hopped on the hem of my jeans when he was a kitten and clawed the crap out of my back. I'll never forget it. You never forget. Absolutely, you never forget. They are indeed wee furry gremlins, but we love them. And I do feed them after midnight, and that's my problem. That's a Sarah problem. Well, they look at me just so like the Puss in Boots, like eyes, like just, that's what they do. And I'm like, all right, well, get here. Do you want food? If you're even thinking about food, I'm gonna give you food, no matter what. And I don't feel so guilty about it because like they're kittens and they're growing at an exponential rate, so they can pretty much just eat as much as possible, and that's like ideal for them. So, like, all right, I don't feel guilty. Walls, you say cruises. One day at sea changes your entire mindset. See, I'm curious about it, but I'm also, I don't know. I think I need to just absorb from people's experiences. Like when you did 2 weeks, right? On your cruise. I would need to do like lots of breaks, I think. Like go to port where you can like get off the boat and you can like see stuff and come back. Like I like a relaxing vacation, but I do like to do things on vacation too. So I think like vacation or like a trip. I think that's a distinction. Like I want to take a trip. I want to go on vacation. Your last cruise, yes. But so you've done multiple, so they can have different vibes and different like goals for each one. Random comic fan, she's a brownish gray. We've had her for almost 9 years. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I hope that every year keeps getting better and better, and that she accomplishes all of her goals, and then some. All of them. Walls, that is the good thing. You wake up in a different place each morning. Now that I do like, because yeah, you don't really have to worry about the travel because you're literally en route like all the time. Okay. Lydia, Disney cruises seem kind of cool. And that's what I watch. So there's a couple YouTubers. I don't watch too many, but there's a couple that I will watch and kind of follow on the regular. And I'm spacing on the name of the channel, but he does a lot of hotel and like excursion type reviews. And I feel that he's pretty fair. And then he'll compare like the experiences. So sometimes it'll be like, this was a 10 out of 10 for me. But if you don't like XYZ, this is probably not going to land for you, and here's why. So he gives a good balance of like the subjective stuff and the objective stuff, and we'll go over price point too, which is like huge. But because the Disney cruises are obviously like so prominent, like them and like Carnival and like all of like the major ones, he'll do like a deep dive of those. Oh, you know who I'm talking about? Yes, we're probably watching the same, because we're the same person, we're probably watching the same YouTube channel. Oh my god, what is the name? I'm screaming. Okay, I'm going to find out. Just go to my little subscriptions and see if I can pull it up. But I'm pretty sure we're watching the same guy. But I'm like, yeah, if I want to just experience that for just like a little bit from the comfort of my couch as the kittens parade across me. Oh my God, Peter sits on my shoulder sometimes. Still does it like a little parrot. He's the party parrot. He is. Lydia, oh my God, I have to go deep in my watch history to find it. I think it might be the same person. But this is very good. This is very good. So I feel like this is a good segue. We can start on our drink because I do have some ice here, and it's letting me know that the temperature around me is indeed warm. It's very warm. It is a balmy, what is it right now? It is a balmy, 103 degrees right now outside. And yeah, it's warm. It's warm. It's dry. It's dry, but it's spicy. It is always spicy. So, yes, refreshments. Uber Dead, it is time. Walls, how will you handle the kittens moving on? I am a little bummed. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm hoping to not take this one too hard. So of the Fosters that I've had, I've never had some that have been this young before. These were only 9 days old. 9 days. They haven't even reached, they weren't even at double digits. So they've only known me and like the space and my place. And they're so comfortable. They're so happy. Yeah. No, I know what you meant, Walls. You were totally good. So I'm at that point where I'm like, you just have to remember that one, I can't keep all of them. Like the goal is to get them in homes. And if I just think back to like what their story would have been, Mom was just a stray. Again, I just said it's 103 degrees outside. If they were outside, they're exposed to the elements, and it's like, yeah, they are animals, and cats can handle heat, sure, but the likelihood of like, especially for kittens, like just the elements alone and that exposure is like just not an option. So I'm like, even though it's heartbreaking to leave them and I will definitely miss them, it's always going to be better than where they came from. So, even if they get to a family and they're like, oh, cat's too rambunctious, or oh, my kid's allergic, they just go back to the shelter and try for another family. So like that's kind of worst case scenario, but either way, it's like as long as the goal is to get them to their forever home, that's what I have to think about. So Lydia, yeah, I mean, you said it. Just boot them. Give them the boot. Give them the boot. Uber Dead, the odds are not good outside. That is 100% true. And I mean, even from like, these people are like, oh, we like traffic and cars and things like that. But it's like, even something just like an infection, or like if they're born with some sort of condition that can't be treated, they're, people say, oh, natural selection, that's life, that's nature. Yeah. But I'm stepping in and I'm taking over. I'm gonna give these little guys a shot because they deserve it. And they're so cute. They're so cute. Reparation of meowlers. It's what Meowth would want as well. Oh my God. I always get emotional when, like, we've got some like hardcore Pokemon fans in the chat, right? Please. Or just some that would remember this episode when Meowth in the anime is teaching himself to talk and becomes like an outsider for like the humans that he's trying to connect with and appear refined and everything, and then like the other Meowths, and then like the one Persian that think he's a freak because he can talk and he's just like isolated. Yes, Lydia, I know. It gets me every time. But yeah, and it just shows like the little like Meowth colony like in the alley, and I'm like, oh, even in Pokemon version, I'm like, no, who's gonna save these cats? It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the Selena Kyle and just take them all in. They'll all just be roaming about, which literally they are. And yeah, I just have to think about that. And I will have travel coming up. See, this is it's not even like a circle. This is just a beautiful Venn diagram of topics that you guys always bring in, and everything's such a perfect segue every time. I do think about, obviously when I have the kittens, I can't go anywhere. I'm kind of locked in, which is fine. But now that they'll be going back on Sunday, I will not have, you know, that responsibility. So I'm like, okay, well, I can take a little trip, and maybe something a little bit before my birthday. So level up next month, less than a month away. For those that do not know, I was hatched on a faraway planet, July 8th, 7/8. So I want to celebrate that with some something. I don't know what, but I have the freedom to go as I please. So, any ideas? I am absolutely ready for. Walls, are we boozing? We should be. And I said, I'm like, yeah, my ice is melting. I need to move this along. And then I'm like, yap. Again, I'm hiking the Appalachian Mountains. Grinch, that was the perfect term. All right, so let's start. We are going to be making our Excelsior special. This is the cocktail that we questioned. I think we were doing a spin and sip for the Spider-Man, Rock Reflections of a Superhero album. Iconic, really. And, well, yes, it is the Stanley special. Excelsior, indeed. So it does exist, and I did a little research on this one, which was pretty fun. It was more than what I thought. I thought it was just like, oh, like a cocktail that just happened to be called Excelsior. But it's Italian. Obviously, the Campari gives you that. So, it was created in a hotel. So in Rome, there is the Excelsior Hotel, which is apparently a notable hotel. It was created in the 50s, and not too many, like a lot of cocktails will have like a very misty kind of history. And I like that this one had like a very specific detail. Like they even have like the head bartender. I wrote it down. Giovanni Raimondo, the actual bartender that made the drink. So he's got his stamp of approval on it. But they also call it the Cardinal as well, because I guess when like the Pope was there, I didn't even know the Pope could drink. Had this drink, or he made it for him. The bartender made it for him. So it is the Hotel Excelsior Special, aka the Cardinal. So if you like dry, if you like bitter, this is like a lighter, drier version of the Negroni. So again, because it's got the Campari in it, and Campari's she's got a kick for sure. Hello there, I come from the Crash Girl. Hello, LeBron, welcome. I got to have some nice time with Crash hanging out this weekend, which was super fun. Always love it. Yay! Face front, true believers. Enough said. There it is. So let us get into it. LeBron, how is your day going? Are you ready for some vermouth? Are you ready for 2 types of vermouth? Now I was about to just do this up over ice. See? Oh my god. Where's my shaker? Alright, so start with the sweet. We got 1.5 ounces of sweet vermouth. And switch over to dry. Dry is a little bit less. It's like 3/4 of an ounce. I don't know if you can hear the nice pours. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then we'll go with our lovely Campari, about the same amount. Oh, you guys hear that? It's putting up a fight. She's playing hard to get. My goodness, Campari, come on. But yeah, 0.75 milliliters, aka 3/4 of an ounce. Go. Let's get this in here. And then we are going to, a little bit less, just top with club soda. So whatever you feel like. I might do a little bit extra just because the Campari does have, the bitterness is not really what I'm feeling. But I do like vermouth a lot. And since we did a little bit, or the recipe calls for a little bit more sweet vermouth, I think we'll be in a good place. LeBron, you are glad it's done and wasn't that bad. Oh, what wasn't that bad? Like, what was bad? What was bad? Let's get this straight on here. Over our ice. Beautiful. And then let's hit it. And this is a brand new club soda, so we're gonna get some nice fizz. Whoa! Fizz! See, everyone? You never know when it could be a wet t-shirt contest. Any day, anytime. All right, let's top this bad boy. About to hear. It sounds nice. Can you guys hear it? Ooh. Stanley, hello, hello. The Stone Python, hello. I have no idea why I'm following, but I want to see. Fuck up. I know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm glad you're following. Hi. I make drinks. I pick a vinyl and we listen to it. We talk drinks and music. That's what we do. Lydia, the background moving and you going, whoa, trip me out. It's, almost like, whoa, what's happening? It's just an experience. Absolutely experience. Yum. Definitely glad I had a little bit extra club soda. So it still has that bitter kind of profile, but the vermouth does balance it. Because usually I'm mixing in dry vermouth with a martini. So I don't even know what I got the sweet vermouth for, but I was like, all right, you got it on tap. Like, I've got a fully stocked bar. So that is very nice. Uber Dead it is. ASMR fizzy drink. It's good. This was like opening the the squirt. The Mexican squirt. And I had a Mexican Coke too. It's just like, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Club soda is goated with and without liquor. It's true. It is absolutely true. And we love that. Stanley, we are drinking a Excelsior. Excelsior. And this was a cocktail request. So if any of you guys see on the channel points, your thread count, you can request a cocktail. So this was one that Grinch suggested. We discussed if it existed. It did. He requested it, and here we are. So 50s Italian hotel cocktail. I love that it came from like a hotel bar too. I feel like that was such an era. It's kind of coming back in that retro kind of vibe. Yeah. This is good. I like this better than the Negroni. Negroni is too too bitey and a little too herbal, which is, I know, coming a lot. That's like a lot coming from me because I like gin and I like herbal, but packs a punch. This is super good. Well, I am pleasantly pleased with how this is coming out. I'm thinking that I'll probably make another one of these, honestly. It's very drinkable. It's one that you could nurse, but you could just like drink it. It's kind of got like a spritzer kind of vibe, so it's not super strong, but I feel like it could sneak up on you if you went in a little bit harder. Tastes like another. Oh. And I feel that the color actually works out as well with our album. So it wasn't, all of this came in just like perfect timing. So my eyeshadow, if you can see, is a Campari red. We actually, obviously have our drink. And for the album that we will be spinning, it aesthetically matches, which we always appreciate. Got a little more vermouth on that one. Lydia, you got your hee-hee-hees. I'm telling you, perfect timing. But we'll hang out here just a little bit more. I'm gonna see, I might finish this. Usually for those that are unfamiliar or that might be lurking for the first time, usually we will hang out here at the bar for the first half of the stream and then move to the lounge where we spin our vinyl. I'm excited because today we will have a brand new vinyl. So I think this is gonna be like what, the third unboxing, unwrapping for an album that we've had, which is very, very nice. Complementary color shades. We love it. We love to see it. LeBron, yes, thank you. And thank you for sticking around. I appreciate that. I told Crash when we were talking in person, I was like, I know it was like a month ago or a couple weeks ago, I was like, but I still appreciate that raid. Like, I'm still very new. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time, but I also feel like it's my first day every time. So I think we're coming on what? It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months, guys. Crazy. But I told her, I was like, you are a pro. Like, I 100% bow down to you, everything that you've built, because I know it's not easy, and she's been doing it for a long time. I was like, I appreciated that raid. Like, that was like doing me a solid. I'm like, normally everything online, especially now, is just like a clawing struggle against literally every other force. If it's just the platform itself, content, your own drive, and just what people are looking for and what you're looking to create can always be at odds. But it's just so nice when like a friend can actually like help out and I can meet new people. So that is my long-winded way of saying thanks for sticking around. So we love that. Hey, Dragon knows too. I know that clownfish. Lovely. And I have a little something. This is perfect that we get to mention her. Everyone that also follows Crash, please tell her, because I don't know if she's streaming right now. She was. I think she wrapped up when I had started, but just tell her that we're discussing on her, and I'm giving all the love. It's like, maybe in the future do a little collab in person, because I know that she always does like games. Usually it's marbles, but it's like maybe we could do something fun. I don't know, because there is a lot of crossover in this group, which is wonderful and which is cool. Yeah, I think we might have to make one more, and I will be in a fantastic place. Let me see. What else? And you know what this kind of reminds me of? Well, what did we make last time? Oh, I never gave my, oh my god, my mentalist moment for our last drink and who I would make it for. So the last time, because last week, obviously, we canceled stream because I was rushing around the Phoenix Convention Center like a headless chicken trying to assemble everything. But before that, we made it was the New York Sour with the album. That was right. But this is my wild card. I wouldn't have made that drink for Spider-Man. It was not a Peter drink. I don't even know what I would give Peter, like a root beer float. But definitely not a New York Sour. For those that did not catch it, a New York Sour is like a whiskey sour, but instead of whiskey, it is actually wine. So it also has a very nice reddish color. This does not have that's a little bit better. Hang on, we need a better, I need like a Tinkerbell, like clink. Not Tinkerbell, but fun. But anyway, the kind of color is kind of the same because you're using like a Merlot base that's in the drink. So I'm like, definitely not Peter. And there was no one that was in like New York City that I thought of. So I was like, well, who would do like a sour and like who's like a wine? I'm thinking like refined. I would have made the New York Sour for Charles Xavier. Go upstate. I feel like he is a refined gentleman. I feel like that drink would appeal to him. It's also not like a common one. It's like a variation, a mutation, if you will, of a more common drink. So I'd make it for Xavier. LeBron, I always try to come back to places I'm rated to, especially if I like the streamer. Oh, well, hell yeah. Well, thanks so much. Yay! So, question, and you don't have to answer if you do not wish to, but what do you like in a streamer when you check out a stream? And of course, it could be like different games and things like that, but what usually brings you back? What sorts of things do you like to see? Walls, milk for Peter. Lydia, ginger ale and a pat on the head. I like how y'all are like, treat him like he's straight up like 5. Here you go, Peter. Like, yeah, so, okay, great. Milk, ginger ale. I said root beer float. Just feels a little fancy. Walls, black cat would be my guess. LeBron, cosplays are good for you. Hey, good vibes are a must. Oh, we love good vibes. You need to have good vibes. Here's my not hot take, but I just want to put it out there. Good vibes on stream and also off stream. Because there's definitely people that are out there that can be on stream and then offline you're like, we don't want that. Be cool, be nice all the time. Please. Just be honest, be yourself, you know? You know? Lydia, with your little Five Below outfit. Why do I hear it exactly in your voice? Because I'm there. I'm there in your head right now. Yeah, we'll give him maybe like some type of variation of a Jones cream soda. He'll have some sort of specialty one. I keep feeling like I think it's my own hair. I'm gonna give you guys here's the updated, the thigh report. I keep rubbing my thigh. So I think like I had like a hair that like fell and I keep thinking that something is on me. And I'm like, what is this? I'm covered in scorpions. Covered in scorpions. So the question is, who would I make this drink for? And I think, Walls, I think you said it not intentionally, but I'm going to say it's intentional because I'm going to give you those points. I would make this for Stan Lee, of course. Not technically a character, but I feel like him, Kirby, you know, if we were talking Cockrum, Claremont, Davis, any of those crazy, amazing brain children, their brains birthed our favorite characters. I'm gonna allow it for them too. I feel like if I made a Jack Kirby drink, it would need to be like some Midori, multicolored, crazy. It would look like it came from Sakar, which was the most MCU Kirby that I think that we ever got and will probably ever get, which is a bummer, but something like that. Yeah, green and red. It just looked like a Crayola spill in a drink. So I guess the red is like, you know, Spidey suit red. Call it spandex red. That's the new Pantone color of the year. Spandex red. We'll all know what it means. As I work down to the bottom, the vermouth is definitely getting a little bit stronger, which I like. And honestly, when I make a... Notice I said when. Notice I said when. When I make my second one, I think I might actually double the vermouth. Even the dry. The dry is good. The chat keeps wanting to just like jump back up to the beginning, and I'm like, whoa, everyone has so much hype. And I'm like, wait, that was like 40 minutes ago. What happened? We're all over the place. In the best way. But, oh, back to the club soda and my impromptu wet t-shirt contest. It reminds me of the few times when I've made reels. I made one with Uzo, which we did a stream. We made Uzo lemonade a couple weeks ago, and I wanted something that was like that same type of vibe. And I think just anything like carbonated just makes me think of that, because I made the drink poolside, and it was so much fun. And I remember just saving it, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do this. So I feel like that reel, making that Uzo drink cocktail by the pool, was kind of like the precursor to this stream, even though it's like 2 years ago. But I feel like just kind of laid the groundwork for all this to happen. Uber dead. Is it story time? A little story time. We love a good story. We do. And like, I love Greek food. Like, I've never been to Greece. My cousin recently got married in Athens or around in the area. Beautiful. I was like, please send me all of the photos. Let me live vicariously through you, because I probably will never go. But I would love to. Santorini. I want to see that cat island. I'd come back with like Carry On that's making sounds. And I'll be like, I don't know. This is a sweater. And they'll be like, it's meowing. And I'll be like, that's a you problem. I'm smuggling in my Greek cats. I gotta do it. I gotta take them home. Yeah, just food. Ugh. I feel like there are so many other countries that make more of like a ritual of like the dining experience, and like food and drink like as a what's the word? Just like a bonding? Would that be the right word? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like you can kind of calm, like no one's on their phone. People are just like talking, and it's just, yeah, ritualistic. It is a connectivity, and I love that. I would love to have more moments like that, and you can have a little bit of it, like at like a wine bar whenever I go out, and like I'll get like a flight of wine, and it's nice because I get in mode for like, this is just Sarah time. Like, I don't go out with friends. Like, it's like just me. I'm like, they're like, table for one for 3 glasses of wine. I'm like, yes, please. That's me. Yes. Yeah. Anyone else coming? And I'm like, no. Are you trying to make me feel bad? Like, come on. Like, if I'm drinking it all, this is me. This is my time. And I can just like kick back and like just like enjoy everything. So jumping back to Level Up Day that is coming in less than a month. One of the things that I've always wanted to do was do like a wine tour. And I've never done it. Never. And wine bars, great. Like tastings, nice. But like I want to do like the full excursion. And Arizona does have several vineyards that are, in different areas of the state. And I think that's what I really want to do. Because I've been putting it off. Lydia, let's go to Napa Valley. I would in a heartbeat. They have an international airport there, I believe, just for the wine culture. I'm just saying, not like I'm biased, but I'm just saying. Bloomington, Indiana has a vineyard called Oliver, and their wine is delicious. Oh. So would you say it's the Oliver and Company wine? It's more cats. It's more cat jokes. Uber Dead. It's for science, dagnabbit. It always is. It's the science of how many glasses is it going to take for me to sing karaoke? That's what I need to know. This is the information. Walls, it is an environmental experience. Yeah, it is. Especially if you are like sitting on the coast of some beautiful, magnificent island and you have these vistas and these views and rolling hills or mountains or just a stretch of vineyards like that. I just want to get lost in that. Anything that's not in my day-to-day. If I can just unplug and have a good drink. Bonus if there's music, shocking. What's this stream about? That's 100%. That is 100% what I want. Lydia made me want to have someone pass me the paint and glue for sure. That was me today. When I tell you, I was like, okay, an hour before, get the bar up. I was just like, okay, this. You know what? I'm coming close. I'm coming close. Hello. Yes. This is what we're feeling like. So this was the paint and glue. Well, all paint, no glue. I had lashes on for 3 days in a row. There's absolutely no glue here. Done with lash glue. Keep it. Uber Dead, mixology thesis and field research. Exactly. So you understand my process. I want to have a doctorate in my sommelier field, wineology, squasho grapo. It's a Latin term. I'm a doctor, I would know. This is so good. This is so good. Now I am nursing it. My ice is running out. You guys can see a little bit of that. You can't hear it as well. That's how you know it's melting. Walls. Dr. Connors. Yes. You know, I feel like actual Kurt Connors, he would be a wine guy. He definitely would. He just seems like the type. And if it's going to be me, Kate Connors, Lizard, then absolutely. She's gonna be like the cool wine aunt that's like really into science, and they're like, Aunt Kate, why are you so weird? Be like, well, you know what? You haven't tried it yet. And you need to be exposed to these different types of hypotheses. Hypotheses? Okay, now the Campari is talking. It's camping in my bloodstream. That's what's happening. But one day, I'm telling you, I'm manifesting it right now. One day I will get my Sinister Six group or Superior Six, whatever combination of Spidey villains, Rogues Gallery. That is 100% what I want. So, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping round 2. but I'm gonna do a little bit extra vermouth. So I think I want to do, so it's 1.5 ounces of the sweet, but I think I want to do 1.5 of dry as well. So I think that's really gonna be good for me. So we are in it to indeed win it. The club soda won't completely Pompeii all over me and the table. Well, for the record, it was not a complete, like, but we got a little messy, but that's okay. Not too much. We can recover, we can rebuild. All right, so yeah, this is my dry. A little bit more. Yeah. Is anyone in chat sipping on anything? Are we enjoying the crisp, clean taste of water? Are we having tea? Are we having a cocktail? Are we having a beer? Are we having a wine? What are we having? What sounds good? Tell me something good. Yeah, what are we drinking? Nothing exciting, just a cold beer. Also, hey Maz, what is up? I mean, a cold beer in summer is like, that's a staple. Are you a light ale gent? Are you an IPA? What do you like? What do you like? Walls had an espresso martini with dinner, now water. Oh, nice. Uberdead had a Celsius for caffeine reasons. Fair. That's so funny. I mentioned Celsius earlier, and you actually had one. Nice. So I'm gonna, before I pour this out, go ahead and power through this last little bit. LeBron, you got vodka and juice. Are you doing a screwdriver? You doing an orange juice? Maz, depends. One day could be the Corona, another a Guinness. Guinness saved my life during con, that's for sure. We went to Irish pub after, and so, yep, if you've got it on tap, for beers, that is almost always my go-to if I don't pick like a local, anything that's not an IPA, like a pale ale, like a red ale. Ads, no! I feel like they used to warn me, and they don't warn me about ads anymore. Boo. Boo. Where's my rage? Where is my rage? There is my rage. Trust my rage. Maz, just another reason to sub. Hey, coming through. Coming in clutch. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But the ads add nothing. They add nothing. They add nothing but they ruin the suspension of disbelief that this is indeed a very real bar and that this is a real bar. Whew. Knock it back. That was so good. So now we are iceless, but you know, we'll be okay. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. This shaker is pretty chilled. Everything is chilled, but it's not icy. This is some spicy stuff. Spicy club soda. All right, that's about half. I think that'll suit me up just fine. About to get a little zooted. They're done. Yay! Get out of here, ads. We didn't want you anymore. Can't you see I don't want you anymore? Well, now I gotta hang out here more because I don't want to be like, all right, ads are over. I'm like, and I'm gonna take a break to reset and put the vinyl on. So I'll stay here. Uberdead did a 3-month sub. Ah, thank you. I want to make sure that I capture all of them. So thank you so much. If I ever miss anything, please know that I am like extremely appreciative of it. So thank you. Lydia, which Celsius flavor is the best and why is it pear apple? I haven't had enough Celsius to say, but one, I trust you. You have my power of attorney. And two, the best flavor of Martinelli's cider is the pear apple. So this follows. This absolutely follows. LeBron might be missing the good stuff. Yeah, as soon as the ads come on, then I'm like, all right, you guys, we're gonna do something really cool. I don't know what it is, but it'll be something. Oh, you're having a White Russian, Stanley. Nice. I love that we've got a good variety going on here. So we got a White Russian, a not quite screwdriver, but vodka and juice. We had an espresso martini, Celsius. And Uberdad, you say you like green apple cherry. No, that's not weird at all, because green apple is like tart. And cherry can be tart, like cherry limeade. Ooh, peak. So yeah, no, that totally follows. That's delicious. It sounds like a new Jolly Rancher waiting to happen. Mm-hmm. We got cold beers in the chat. So yeah, everybody's got a lot of tasty things going on. I love it. I'm having an Excelsior, not an Excelsius. Lydia, is green apple cherry the one that tastes like cherry limeade from Sonic? Because I'll take that too. Yeah, exactly. Like cherry limeade is so good, so that totally makes sense. Hey, yep. Come through. All right, everyone, we're taking a field trip. We're all going to Sonic because it's over 100 degrees outside. Also, we're all roller skating. Just, walk with me on this one. We're all roller skating. We go to our local Sonic. We pull up. We get delicious drinks and floats and slushies, and we all live, laugh, and love together in the summer sun. In the summertime. That's it. So that's the fantasy, the fever dream that we're all living in, is we all get to hang out and go to Sonic after school. Because that was my reality for a little bit. Oh, thank goodness, I need a Coney and Tots. You're gonna get your Coney and Tots. Absolutely. Sonic corn dogs. I love how everyone's like, yeah, actually, we love Sonic. Oh, no Sonic in 7-Eleven. No Sonic in Canada, but 7-Eleven Slurpee? Absolutely. We love 7-Eleven. We can get a Slurpee, get a big gulp. Absolutely. I'll take the cat buzz from Totoro. Yeah. From my neighbor. We'll do it. Oh yeah, it's good. So I feel like this is not one that needs to be on rocks. It's good with rocks, but it doesn't need it. I think if I did a little bit more club soda, then it would need some ice. But just chilled, having it neat this is good. I'm good with it. Oh, great color. The drink coordinates with the motif. Thank you. Well, you don't even know the half of it yet. You don't even know the half of it. But thank you. It definitely does. Stanley, good people and an excellent hostess. Oh, well, thank you. Well, see, listen. It's all about the vibe. And, like, I could be up here yapping away all I want. But you guys make it fantastic. Like, it's so nice. It's so nice. I'll never get done gushing on you guys. I'm going to talk about you all like you're not even here. Like you're not even listening to me. I love that the vibe is immaculate. Everybody chats. I was worried when I first started. I was like, well, what if like people don't talk? And what if everyone's just like silent? I'm like, that's fine if people want to lurk. But then that's even more like you just got to yap the stream away. But like the point is you guys are the point. You guys are what make it worthwhile. And hearing about what you're doing and what all is going on. The connectivity. That's what we are here for. Uber dead. Segway. Listen, I'll always find a segue to give you guys praise and how much I enjoy this. Even when I'm laid out and tired, and I'm like, I can't, like, I can't, because I know that what's waiting for me is going to be a great time, without fail. Interaction is great. Walls, I'm so glad to hear that. And when you guys talk amongst yourselves, like, yeah, this is what we want. This is what we love. LeBron, anything fried and boneless would get me anytime. So I'm assuming, is that like wings? Are you a wingman? Are you a wingman? I don't know. Is that like our chicken? Please, you gotta help a vegetarian out. Are they like fried, or can they be fried? Chicken wings, or are they like roasted? They're not fried, right? Right? Oh my god. Omnivores, carnivores, help me out. Am I looking like a complete cabbage head? Probably. Lydia, you'll take a boneless Dr. Pepper? Oh, it's been deboned. It's a filet-o-pep. Buffalo wings are usually fried. Okay, I thought so, but I was unsure. So Walls, thank you for confirming. Is there any difference in distinction from like buffalo wings or chicken wings, or are they the same thing? Is it like the sauce? Please confirm. Please confirm. Same thing. Okay. LeBron, you carnivore almost anything. What is the strangest animal that you have consumed? Oh, dragon. Just how it's prepared. So it's the same, like, because they're obviously it's the chicken wing, so like it's the same like part, but preparation is different. Oh, Uber Dad, you say sauce. Is it sauce and preparation? So much. I didn't study. I got my doctorate in winology. I missed this. I'm failing the course. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to debate. Well, LeBron, while you answer the strangest creature that you have consumed, I'm kind of like mentally taking stock, and I'm curious for what you're going to say. But I don't know. LeBron, I may have tried gator. Okay. We have a Pappadeaux in the Phoenix area, and if it is not in your area, it is indeed a Creole Cajun New Orleans restaurant, and they do serve alligator and frog's legs there. And I watched as my family ordered it, and I was like, that's my uncle, but okay, do it then. Oh my god. Stanley, scorpion and snake. Again, that's my auntie snake. So scorpion, was that in like the little sucker? The little candy scorpion? Was it like covered in chocolate? Because I know that they do like chocolate covered ants and stuff like that. Walls, wings used to be thrown away as waste until a Buffalo restaurant made them a dish. There's lore! Okay, and I'm assuming Buffalo, New York, yes? Lydia, oh my god, yes, the gator bites from Pappadeaux. Yeah. They are still there. Yes, Buffalo, New York. Okay. Interesting. Lydia, Oregano's has the best wings. I forget they even have wings, because I always think of Oregano's just for like pizza and pasta. But yeah, they do have wings, because pizza and wings like go together. Interesting. The best thing, like, okay, it's a lore dive. A little mini lore, so. Reference to Phoenix Comic Con, or Fan Fusion, whatever. It's Phoenix Comic Con in my heart. Sunday, my dad actually came out, and that was fun, so I got to hang out with him. And I remember when I went vegetarian, the elation that he had. So, you know, like at like Domino's and Pizza Hut, they'd have like the meal deals things that are like 2 medium pizzas and 14 wings or whatever combination. when I went vegetarian, and I was like, I'm not going to be eating them. And he's like, so I get to have all the wings? And I was like, you can have all the wings. And he's like, oh, this is great. I love your convictions. I was like, okay. I'm glad. You know, we all win. We all get something from this. Dad win. Lydia, so this is followed by Victor Jr.'s in LA. Victor Jr.'s? I don't know why that's funny. I guess because Victor seems like a very, like, mature, astute name, but then you add the junior and it makes it like, ooh. It's Peter at Five Below all over again. Victor Jr. on my Scooty Puff Jr. So is it like a chicken specifically, like, place, or do they have all sorts of things like oregano's? Stanley, you were a street vendor in Laos, and they were 6 in a bag. Oh, okay. So would you just like shake it up for like the seeds, like a little shake and bake? Oh, also like Laos, that's cool. I've only had Lao noodles, and they were delicious, but obviously not the chicken. I can appreciate the smell, but not the, haven't taken a bite, so I will take all of your words for it. Lydia, I don't know if it's everywhere, but Domino's has a buy one, get one free pizza deal on DoorDash. I forgot how much I like Domino's. Listen, since they upped the sauce, I'm not mad at Domino's at all. And I'm like, okay, if it makes me a little pedestrian, fine. Then I'm in the crosswalk because Domino's is good. I don't care. Like, yeah, there's times if I want, like, artisan pizza, if I want wood fire, like, yeah, and that can be good. It's fine, whatever. But Domino's hits a spot, man. It's how we're all at Sonic collectively for our slushies and our tots. Same thing. It's comfort food. LeBron, let me go in my backyard and catch that gator. Where are you in Florida? Where else are there gators? Where else? Donde? Lydia, it's an Italian restaurant. Okay, I guess I just like Italian wings. Well, I'm having an Italian drink, so we are on a simpatico. I love it. I need a saucy ass pizza. Is there any other kind? Like what? A dry pizza? Keep that flatbread. I need it juicy. I want them real thick and juicy, so find that juicy bubble. Sarah Lott's in trouble, begging for a piece of that bubble. You're welcome. LeBron, yes, Florida. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was just a tee-hee or if you were actually in a Floridian area. Well, that's fantastic. Stanley, you had Domino's yesterday. It was good. Yeah, I'm not mad at Domino's. I'm not even mad at Domino's. Pizza Hut has a special reservation with me because of their X-Men history and that beautiful era. So beautiful. So they're always on the green list for me. Get that stuffed crust. Then I feel like I'm like, this is like, I take a bite and I like look at like the crust. I'm like, this is what my arteries look like. Yay! But that's a problem for tomorrow, Sarah. Right now, I'm hungry. I am hungry. Lydia, I always get extra sauce on my pizza. Don't skimp me. Yeah, don't skimp in shrimp wood. Under no circumstances. Stanley, come to Chicago, I'll buy. Listen, if I'm going to Chicago, you better buy every breakfast, lunch, dinner, 100%. Deep dish, Chicago, I want the full 9 yards, 100%. Happy food, you're working my big back energy. Your big back energy. Uber dead, explain. Like, I feel like I want to agree. I agree, but I don't fully understand. So I disagree. I agree with your energy. I agree with you. I'm glad you're not waiting on a car right now. Excelsior. For everyone still drinking, cheers. Excelsior. Forgot we were late on the cheers. LeBron, I will be Florida man, but I'm not that crazy at the moment. Well, I mean, it is a Thursday. There's time. There's absolutely time. I do love Florida Man game. You know, where you Google your birthday, type in Florida Man. Never lets me down. Never lets me down. But here's the other part to that. So I will tease. I'll have a tee-hee at the expense of the more eccentric Floridians. But I love alligators, and the idea that they're just like out and like common, that's amazing to me. I think they're very cute, and I would love to have them. And I would not flush them down the toilet, even though I know that's sort of a urban legend, but not really, but kind of. And that like almost all of the snakes are an invasive species because people don't know how to handle their reptiles. That gets me a little upset, but we won't go into that. Listen, if I could foster reptiles, absolutely would. Kittens are just easier. There's a higher need, obviously. But if I could, I absolutely would. Reptiles are actually, for those that don't know, my first love. My very first pet. I've only ever had 2 pets in my life. So I'm a very... When I'm in it, they are my heart and soul. I had a bearded dragon named Spike. For 15 years, he was with me, and we love Spike. I know Lydia, Spike mentioned. And Spike loved you. Oh, don't get me, I'll be crying in the Campari. Spike was wonderful. So I love reptiles, especially bearded dragons, because of him. And this was before they got really popular in pet stores, and I do think it is a good thing because they are a very good starter pet for anyone interested in reptiles or just pets in general. They are extremely low maintenance and they're just chill little guys. Oh, I love them so much. Absolutely love them. Walls, thank you. Lydia, Spike was the first reptile I ever had. Oh my god. Or ever held. Yes. The emotions. Maz, I used to work with a guy that had a python. He would wear it like a scarf to freak us out. I love it. And they love it because they're like, you're just warm. So like they do like the little, you know, that's them. They're doing their little drape thing and they're just like, oh my god, this is so nice. So for me and my anemic freezing ass, anytime someone's like got some warmth, like I find myself doing the same thing and I'm like, let me put my cold toes under your legs so that I can heat them up because I'm freezing. And that's literally like snake mentality. Like they just want to chill, they want to drape and look incredible. And absolutely. Walls, the head bob kills you when they do their little push-ups. Listen, when you think about just like supreme animals, they are so up there. It's like, oh, what do? We do head bob, we do little push-ups, and then because they have such like their heads are like little arrowheads, and they look up at you and they just kind of like they turn to the side because their eyes are like here. They're so cute. Oh, stop! I'm crying in the club. No, I love reptiles. I love that they bond with you in a different way than cats or dogs or even other smaller mammals, because obviously they are a completely different species. And people will often like overwrite that and they're like, it's just a snake, like it's not the same. It's like, yeah, just because it doesn't interact with you like a damn golden retriever doesn't mean that you can't have familiarity with the creature and that it has one with you. Because when you're around a reptile that hasn't been socialized, there is a very, very big difference, and your fingers will find out very quickly. So I am always 100% for including them in any rescue efforts, any herpetological efforts that benefits them, just because they are very much misunderstood or forgotten because they're not cute to some people. So it's That's my soapbox. Let me just get off of it. Okay. Now back. You love that nostalgia stuff. Oh, yes. Lydia, you're talking about Pizza Hut. Favorite chain pizza. I'm glad they're bringing back some of the 80s, 90s nostalgia to some of their restaurants. And in the logo. I think I've seen some Pizza Huts that have had like the classic logo come back. I'm like, oh. You've come back, prodigal son. You lost your way, but now here you are. Uber Dead, the pizza pie that Hut did in the 80s was malicious. Yeah, but you never forgot. You know, you never forget your first. Second pet, Walls. Second pet was Jack the cat. We love him dearly. Jack, almost 18 years. Very long time. The two of them had 3 years overlapping. God, if I could go back. If I could go back. Lydia, carry on my wayward heart. I have to sing to keep from crying, thinking of my late little guys. Uber Dead, the Priazzo? Explain the Priazzo. Oh man, this is tasting even better than I thought. It's like Campari is very interesting. I've had a very interesting time with it. I feel like I don't know, something's changing. Well, no, I did change the ratio of the vermouth this time around, and without ice. So less ice cutting it, and a little bit more vermouth. Why do I like it a little bit more? That was the name of a pizza. See, I don't recall, but it sounds wonderful. I was recently watching some old Sopranos, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Priazzo family. Yeah, of course. They're all here. What was on the Priazzo? It was a 45-minute wait time. Was it like a deep dish pizza? What was in this pizza? My God, what was in this pizza? Oh my goodness, it is like time is eking by. I think it's time to switch to the lounge. It is absolutely time. We've got a vinyl to spend. It's happening. I blame them. I blame all of them. We have a vinyl to spin. A brand new vinyl. So we are going to take a little break. Please keep thinking about pizza. Do not let me stop you. Yes, it was a veggie supreme and meat varieties. Oh, ooh, now pizza sounds good. I didn't get pizza, but I'm thinking about it. Oh, that sounds good. Stanley, is your drink getting you there? Should you expect the lovely tones of your voice? Ah, there you go. That's it. That's what I will leave you with for right now. We will take a little quick break so that I can move everything over to the lounge and we can spin some vinyl. So I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Heyo. All right. I'm excited to jump into this one. I have been very excited to play this. Without further ado, brand new. Tonight, we are going to be spinning Ladytron's incredible album, Witching Hour. Yes! And this was a gift from Lydia, so thank you, Lydia. Thank you, thank you. This came in also very incredibly packaged. It was beautiful. It came with a little sticker, too. Love you, Fred. Thank you, thank you. So yes, obviously a very black and red theme. So that kind of went with that. That went with the drink. I'm telling you guys, it was all just perfect, perfect. So what's very fun about this one, obviously, I love a new album. But this is the 20th anniversary, which is crazy. Of this album, and this version is, as you can see, the milky clear edition. So not just your standard. Stanley, thank you. Well thought out. Indeed, indeed. Uberdead, the caffeine fakes the brain out for a short time. You know, that's all you need. Like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So let's go ahead and open this delicious, delicious vinyl. And I am so excited to play this for you guys. Fancy color vinyl. Indeed, this is the 20th anniversary of this album. So it's, they call it Milky White. Milky White. I need some milk. E-clear vinyl. That's true. We all need it, but especially Peter Parker. He needs his glass of milk because he's a strong, growing boy. And I'll probably keep that sticker. I'll cut it out and I'll just put it in the sleeve. So you can see it without the shine. Love the beautiful line art. My favorite thing about looking at like media from a different time is like, I know that this wasn't AI. And that's such a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Moz, not sure if I've ever heard their music. I've heard some of their remixes for other artists, though. That is fantastic because they have done some incredible work with some incredible artists. And I'm talking like the heavy hitters, so that is fantastic. I'm glad that you are at least kind of familiar. Is anyone else new to Ladytron? Either this album, any album? Are they familiar? This is a 2 LP set. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Oh, milky clear. It's like smoke. Oh my God. This is it. This is it. This is what life is all about. Oh. Stanley, you are new, but down to here. Lydia, that is Gorgina. Oh, she is. She is. Nesto, new to you? Oh, well, you are in a treat. You are in for it. You're in a treat. You're in a treat. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not wrong. Listen, you guys. Vermouth is no joke. It is no joke. People talk about tequila, but my. But yeah, so if you like electronica, I would definitely put them firmly in that genre. But if you are a fan of new wave, if you are a fan of shoegaze, if you are a fan of even post-punk, I would highly recommend some Ladytron to you. They are British, of course, as the best bands are. I just want to look at both. Ah, so beautiful. So Wall's new for you as well. Lydia, Ladytron is one of my favorite bands. You are in for a treat. So true. So true. So I'm going to, we have matching best friend vinyl. Yes. So let's go ahead and put this on. I'm going to drop the link for the album in just a little bit. So I'm going to set this aside for you guys, and I will go ahead and pin this to the chat. And that is the Ladytron playlist on YouTube for everything. So we will be starting with, obviously, side A, because I'm not doing my weird start with the B side, or in this case the D side, since this is a double LP edition. And we can go ahead and jump into it, and I can start yapping about music. So, oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, I gotta take a sip. Alright, so I will set this aside right now. So High Rise, opening track. Boy, you guys are enjoying those synthtastic beats. So yeah, like I said, they are British. Of course, they formed in '99, so they've been at it for a while, and I actually didn't know this, as they were a quad, but they only recently lost one band member like a year ago, which is crazy because I feel like usually bands that have been around for over 2 decades go through crazy lineup changes, and I think that's a good sign that they've had like their stuff together, that they've had the same lineup since from 99 to like 2023, and then one of the band members dropped out. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Ladytron but are music buffs yourselves, I can confirm, yes, they are named after the Roxy Music song Ladytron. So be advised. This album is their third album. They did just come out with an 8th just 2 months ago. In March, 3 months ago. They had a new album that was their 8th studio album, Paradises. So that is out now. So if you like this, again, this is from 2005. This is the 20th anniversary, which is crazy. Now it's 21. This album can drink. This album can drink, you guys. Wow. Wow. Ruben Wu. Yes, exactly. There's a stencil inside? I did not. This is why I have you here. Oh, I hear it now. Oh my god. Oh. Can you imagine swatching with this? I would just like Ladytron across my forehead. Sign up for our mailing list at ladytron.com. Beautiful. Let's just look at it. Let's appreciate it. Yes, yes. Oh my god, I should have done that for the concert. And you just saw them like very recently. When was the show? Like 3 weeks ago? Not even. 2 weeks ago? I'm so envious. 2 weeks ago at the Novo. Well, they're still on tour, which is crazy because I looked up and I was like, let me see, like, where are they at? What are they doing? They're on tour right now in the UK, but as Lydia mentioned, they were in the States just two weeks ago. So not impossible to catch them depending on where you are in the States and wherever they are. This album had 4 singles, which is, I think, kind of unique, especially for like an electronica focused band. 4 singles are Sugar, Destroy Everything You Touch, Weekend, and Soft Power. I think one of those is definitely the standout and one of my favorite songs of this album. And when we get to it, I can't wait to talk about it and jam. Walls, prizes, try to get that off a download. You can't. This is why physical media is so, like, oh, look at this. You see this vinyl. You see this. You know what? Let's come down just a touch. Just a touch. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And yeah, you cannot get it anywhere else. That type of, it's like art. And some albums, and this one is pretty slim because it is just a single. Even for a 2 LP, I was surprised. I was expecting like a, open, gatefold. But just a single sleeve for both LPs. But still, you get such beautiful art. I mean, we were talking about snakes. Within this animal artwork, we've got our lovely little snake face right here and whoop, on the side here. Absolutely love it. And the same on the back. Again, the album is Witching Hour from 2005. Walls. Wow, it looks like long songs judging by the grooves. Some of them are longer than others, but I'm glad you mentioned that because I didn't know about this. I was doing a little bit of a research about the album, and I'm like, some of it, I'm like, oh, I just, wanted to confirm, like, oh, like dates and, like little details and things like that. Lydia, there's a B-side instrumental track on this album called Tender Talons that is so good. Yeah, and it was on like a single, I think was it Sugar? I think it was the single for Sugar, like that EP Tender Talons was on, and then they put it on the, not compilation, but the complete re-release for this 20th, which is cool. Sugar is your favorite on this album. Oh, good to know. Destroy Everything You Touch is mine for sure. But I do really like CMYK. One, because I think it's a really cool title and the graphic designer in me is like, haha. But it samples Western Girls. And it's so subtle. You probably, if I didn't say anything, you probably wouldn't catch it. But listening to it, it's undeniable. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Lydia, Destroy Everything You Touch reminds me of good times. Me too. Such good times. But now they're back again in vinyl form. We love it. So what else? So, I think that talking about memories and talking about good times, the first time I heard Ladytron, it was not actually this album, but it was the song/single 17, and it was on the Party Monsters soundtrack. And I was like, oh, these guys are gonna be it for me. And I have not been disappointed since. Have not been disappointed. Party Monster, yes. Party Monster. Iconic. That was the standout track of that soundtrack for sure. Agreed. And it just stuck with me. I was like, I need to know more. I need to know more. And then every album, like no album has been a disappointment at all. I think, Walls, you were talking about the song, like the length of the songs. So something that you would completely miss it, right? I love when artists will do like a hidden track. So on the initial pressings for the album, there was a track, quote unquote, called Witching Hour. But it was not listed. It was at the end of the album. It was me see, 9 minutes and 3 seconds long, but it was just complete silence. And with that, the silence at the end of the track makes the album an hour long. So it is a witching hour. And I thought that was the coolest thing. And it's subtle. Like, they don't need to do it. Like, it's obviously not content, but it's just a nod to the theme. And that is so a part of the music as much as the actual tracks are. And yes, Lydia, you are on my wavelength. They are in Sims 3, but also they appeared in, or not appeared, but their music was in The Sims 2. So they were in The Sims 2, The Sims 3. They had like 3 songs. It was Ghosts, She Stepped Out of the Car, Tesla, Rock Falls and Estuaries, and one other one. But yeah, they did a lot. And I'm like, oh, no wonder I love them. But, hold my drink. Most recently, their song Deep Blue was in Loki. It was in season 1 of Loki. So I was like, well, clearly I have great taste all around. And all of these are just, yeah. I love that song too. And I think I know when it plays, and I heard it and I was like, I was so focused on like the visuals, but I was like, wait, I know these Brits. I know this. Yeah, it's Deep Blue. It's not on this album. So for those that might be watching and catching up with what we are discussing, it is not on the Witching Hour. It is not on the Witching Hour album. But I think it is Velocivero? I think that's the album that it's on. Moz, digging this album so far. Yes. First time I heard them was a remix of a song by a Norwegian folk duo, Kings of Convenience. Ooh. Not what I expected, but good. Good call. A lot of people, if they don't catch it from like one of their remixes or their writing, it was Need for Speed. So Lydia, you're talking about Sugar being your favorite. I think it's crazy that they use Sugar in both versions. It was Need for Speed Carbon and Own the City. So a lot of people were like discovered through that. And then obviously 17 through Party Monster. But they have a lot of visibility. And I feel like more people would, like, they've encountered their music in one way or another, even if they weren't aware, because they've been just so prolific and so active from like 99 until literally months ago, and they're currently on tour. They definitely need more attention because they are so good. Walls, I loaded Sims 4 after the last stream. Died in a kitchen fire. No! Did the Grim Reaper come? Did you at least try to talk to the Grim Reaper? He really is a nice guy. Like, he runs into this sort of thing a lot, so he takes a little mercy. Okay, Maz, I'm so glad I was like Norwegian fold band. I was like, is that like a fold? Is that like a term? I was like, I'm not gonna correct you because I don't want to be that guy. But okay, folk band. Got it. Folk duo. Lydia, Ladytron is the most underrated band ever. Like, all of the songs hold up, and you can tell that they are just fantastic musicians just on their own. Whenever you can do a remix, whenever you can write for other people. I mean, they even wrote for Christina Aguilera, which is crazy and which I didn't know. Like, they're very much producers as much as they are their own artists and as a part of Ladytron. Just very creative people. Like you were talking about Wu. I'm spacing on his first name, but like he does photography and like wrote like a book or had his photography in a book. Just all around creative, fantastic people. And I love that none of that ever got in the way of creating music. Again, when you look at like the timeline of a band, the likelihood of like someone getting a fight with somebody and oh, they had a falling out, like it goes up just higher and higher the longer you're out, and I feel like they're pretty stable, which is always a good sign. I really love the sound on see, I gotta like switch over where we are right now. So good. Man, I need like 2 sets of headphones. Side note, back to the kittens, and I promise this is the last tangent about them. They did play and chew through my other headphones, so I had to rely on some auxiliary backups. But I need some more for whenever we do spin and sip, so I can hear stream stuff, but also hear a little bit better on my side through the vinyl. It is definitely tricky. Going back to the singles for this particular album, though, like I said, Sugar was one, and Destroy Everything You Touch was the other single that had a music video. And I always love to talk about the music videos, so I'm so glad that they had these. I want to drop this in the chat as well because I feel like it is a great video on its own. This is for Destroy Everything You Touch. Definitely captures the time, but also captures a lot of the visual styling that I really liked that we mentioned in the art stream. Specifically, Ryden. I didn't mention David LaChapelle, but I definitely want to, because this album plays a lot with perspective, or this music video plays a lot with perspective and like models and that type of storybook surrealist style. So I put that in. I don't want to pin it because I want to keep the album up there, but that is the music video for Destroy Everything You Touch, and it's so good. I feel like there were a lot of videos out at this time that were like winter themed, because when I watched it, I also thought of AFI's Love Like Winter video. So if anyone remembers that, you will or you've seen it, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. I think my favorite songs, so we talked about Destroy, CMYK, obviously with the West End Girls sample, but something that I really like, Uber Dead, are you vibing? It's good, right? Even if you're not into like hard electronica, because they're definitely not full on electronica. They have a good blend of like, I'd say 3 to 4 genres, or if you want to call them a subgenre. They nail just really, really well. And I think it blends and kind of, it makes them very flexible for the type of sound that they have. So if you want something that's going to be a little more uncy, if you want something that's going to be a little more dreamlike and kind of hitting on a more indie sound, like a yeah type. I know when they were first getting big within the scene, they were touring with Franz Ferdinand and like The Faint. So bands like that leaned a little bit more rock, that had that side, in the same way that Gorillaz kind of has a multi-genre comfort in their sound. They can be comfortable no matter where they are. Thank you so much for following. Hello, welcome in. We are talking about Ladytron's Witching Hour album, and they are fantastic and genre switching. transitioning between different genres. We're about to transition to side B right now. And for those of you that might be watching, this is the beautiful milky clear 20th anniversary vinyl that we are spinning. So we are starting with Soft Power. This was the 4th single from the album. I'm gonna drop that needle. I have finished my Excelsior. This drink was fantastic. Also, for those that missed the cocktail part of the stream, this is a Campari sweet vermouth, dry vermouth, and topped with club soda. Very unexpectedly good. So if you don't like sweet drinks, I would recommend this for you. It's definitely one that you can sip, and if you wanted to kind of give it a little more gusto, you could do that too. So super good. Excelsior. Grinch, later taters, I know it is getting that time. I was yapping too much in the bar, but I'm so glad that you were able to stick around as long as you did for obviously the drink and at least side A. So yeah, if you want any more Ladytron goodness, I will throw that in the Discord. I am behind on a couple of things adding to the Discord for fan fusion stuff and pictures, but also for music and some, what are they called? Recipes. Cocktail recipes. So one thing I wanted to show, because I unpacked everything, right? I got some gifts from Con. This was one. I'm gonna put these on. 3D printed mouse ears with Din and Grogu. So I officially have some Star Wars merch finally. Oh, when I lied when it was May the 4th and I was like, I don't have any Star Wars shirts. I'm gonna wear an X-Files shirt. I do have one. I have a Sabine Wren shirt that I completely spaced on. So I was like, all right, I'll wear that next time. Uber Dead, always fun. Thank you so much for hanging. Walls, you are fading also. Good night. Fun as always. Ooh, yes. We love the hype. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I know it is that time. Feel free. Drift into your wonderful dreamland. I will still finish out the album. So for those of you that are into that late night, I might even change. Can we do like a super late night? We haven't hit 9 yet. We've got 4 minutes, but we could absolutely go there. So let me see. This is where we are now. Oh, it's a little bit darker. Oh, even darker. All right, so this is super dark. This is advanced darkness. This is where we'll be for the last, to finish out the album. In the super dark of the club. Oh, Moz, it's 11:56 for you. I know. East Coasters, I know. I know it's so late. Again, I have thought about pushing at least like an hour forward, starting at 6 o'clock my time instead of 7, just to give East Coasters a little bit of a break. So I might do that. If there is enough demand for that, I can definitely switch it over. For the West Coasters, I want to make sure, because I know a lot of people work and don't get home and like settled until like 7. So it's always so hard. So maybe I can push it. Is starting at a half hour, like, is that weird? If we do like a 6:30 instead of 7? I don't know. Ugh. Uber Dead, you're gonna linger and lurk. I love Shade's cat also. Just side note, every time it shows up, I'm like, Maz, nah, you do you. I don't mind. I tend to watch the Monday streams in the background since I can't usually make those. Fair. Just having you around and hanging out at all in any capacity, that is everything. Like, this is truly what I would be doing to unwind anyway. I just want to do it with you guys. So if you're able to come, like, it 100% is like a lounge. Like, this is hanging out with me. This is me right now. This is what we do. And then I put everything I have. Yeah, as of today, every stream is on YouTube. So once I get those uploaded, they will live on YouTube for any rewatch, or if you just want to hear my soothing voice talk to you for 2 hours at a time, then you can have it on YouTube, because that's where they'll all be. Uber Dad, you got orange cat energy? Nice. So you're a menace, that's what you're telling me. That's fine. That's fine. You can be a menace. Be a menace all you want. I think I lean towards black cat energy, probably. But I also feel like that's very, like, cliche to say, but it is low-key kind of true. Maybe like tuxedo cat. I'm like a gravy. Maybe. Jay, hello! Greets from the East Coast where it's too dang late. I'm so sorry. We're literally just talking about that right now. So we'll probably keep the stream as is. If there is any adjustment to the time, I would go earlier. So I'll just say that, because it is nice for, you know, me on my side, and for the West Coasters, like, you know, to have a little time back. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll keep everything as is for now. I have thought about, depending on how the next couple weeks go, and if I am traveling for my level up day, or if I will do like a birthday stream. Something like that might be fun. Like any type of like special event, I would let you guys know if it is going to be like at a different time. Like if we're going to go like a little bit longer, we'll do, 6 to 9 West Coast time. Or even earlier than that. I don't know what that would look like, but some days no access to brain cells. Listen, like that's like almost every day. Almost every day. Lydia, gravy boy energy. Yeah, well, he's a sharp dressed man in his tuxedo, his little fuzzy tuxedo. Hey, Jay, I'll be back on the correct coast shortly, visiting family this week. That's so funny. Well, I hope it has been a good visit. Was it for any reason or any celebration? Was it a graduation? I know lots of people are graduating this time of year. It is the summertime. So I know family visits can be good and they can be exhausting. So I'm glad that you are here, enjoying a little drink with us, even though my drink is empty. I keep reaching for it. I'm like, I want it to be full again. Please, please. A little more. Please, Sam. Jay, just visiting the folks. I try to see them twice a year and 100% on the nice but exhausting bit. Yeah. Nesto in the chat earlier was talking about something that his dad said, which I totally agree with, that sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation. Family can definitely be restorative, but it can also take a lot out of you too. So, same page. But I'm glad that you get to see family. So that is also very nice. And since you are jumping coast to coast, there is some travel that's involved. So I hope when you do head back, that you have smooth travels without delays and a good story. So I don't only hope for it to be smooth, but I hope that you get something fun out of it too. And not me hitting my elbow on the table. Oh my God. So I was talking about my favorite songs. we are at, what are we at? What is happening now? AMTV. So some of these songs, and I don't want to name just one, but specifically International Dateline stands out to me. I don't want to say it's my least favorite track, but I do. So there's something about it that reminds me of some like SNES game, like a horror or like dark adventure game. There's something that's like low-key like sinister about it. I can't explain it, but it just sticks with me. It sticks with me in a very odd way and makes me uncomfortable. And I don't know why. I don't know if it sounds like something that actually is like from like some retro game, but it has that sound. And I can't explain it. Lydia, I like that song. The reason why you don't like it might be the reason why I do like it. And that's why I said I don't want to say that I don't like it. But there's something about it that just, it pulls like either a memory or something that just has kind of like a haunting quality to it that I can't place, and it puts me in a place. Jay, here's hoping, and when I get back, I can start obsessing over Dragon Con preparations. You and me both, Jay. I was talking to one of my friends, because we're gonna get a little group together to go and make our little pilgrimage, and they're like kind of wanting to put something together, and I'm like, oh. What I want to do is going to take up a lot of space, and I'm like, all right, we're back to square one of like, all right, do you bring just one big thing and then a whole bunch of little things just to get by? What do you do? It's stressful. It's so stressful, but I'm ready. And yeah, unsettling tunes. It's so hard to really pinpoint. The only thing I can think of is that it's reminding me of something that I've forgotten, but the melody, the notes, the cadence of the notes just hit something that puts me in an odd mental state. But even though I don't like, it's not going to be like my go-to of like, oh, this is my jam, this is the like defining track. Anytime music can make me feel something that strongly, I like that. And I think that you don't have to like every little bit of art to appreciate it and to recognize the power that art can have. And it's okay that not everything is for you, and I think that that's good. I think it's good for you as a consumer of art and for the artist. Like, no one's art is universally, without fail, loved and consumed beat for beat exactly. Because then I feel like you're doing something wrong, you know? If it challenges, if it pokes at a taboo, if it is something completely new, if it's something completely familiar, I feel like all of those elements go into good art. And then on the other side of just receiving art, I think it's good if not everything makes you feel the same way. Because it's not the same song. It's like, yeah, this song makes me cry. Oh, this song makes me happy. This song makes me want to get out there and shake everything that I've got. Love it. At the end of the day, like, what that means is like, this art is affecting me physically in different ways. And that's so cool. So cool. Jay, gotcha. You never know what's gonna tickle the brain meats in a certain way. You never know. Oh God, I think one more track. I like not knowing. And I like those different types of reactions that come with it. I don't think we've gotten to it yet. Let me consult the old album cover. Okay, so once this ends, so I think Sugar is on right now. So side C, the first track is Fighting in Built Up Areas. And this is another one of my favorites. So when this one comes up, I'm curious to see if you guys will hear it too. But what I really, really like about it is that it has a very early like Nine Inch Nails sound. It's got a lot of like Pretty Hate Machine in it. Again, we're not going to get to it yet. We're listening to Lydia's favorite song right now because she's as sweet as sugar. The song sounds nothing like that. I'm just being silly. Too silly. Maz agreed. It goes beyond music and why I have such a severe aversion to AI. Yes, absolutely. And that's why you are good and why you are an actual person and not a robot. AI is for robots. AI is for calculators and spell check. Beyond that, nothing. Zilch. Zilcho. That didn't even look like a zero. Hang on. Here we go. Ah, there we go. Here we go. That song was amazing live. Oh, Fighting? I believe it. I believe it. J. AI, you say. Yeah. It's just gross. It's so gross. Like, taking away the one thing that, like, we can do. Like, this is... We want AI, we want the robots to do the things that would take up time for us to create the things, not the other way around. Now it's like, oh, we'll have people like that are like, you know, washing dishes by hand and the machines are writing songs. And it's like, no, we made a dishwasher so that we can write songs. Like that's how this is supposed to go. How did we get our wires crossed? Like, how did this happen? Helen's freaking voice. I know. I'm like, are you singing in English? Are you singing in Bulgarian? Also, if you guys haven't caught on, sometimes the songs are in English, sometimes they're not. But the language of the music is all that matters. So you just kind of accept it, and it's like, oh, we're not in English anymore. All right, fair. Everyone in this chat, gold star. I'm making a drink for all of you. You guys are the best. I don't know what it's gonna take for it to like wipe out. Like, already I've been seeing some articles about like the big companies that are getting the basically all of the costs because they all went balls to the wall in for AI. And now they're like, oh wait, this costs more than what we thought. Of course it wasn't the, you know, environmental implications or just being literally wrong or having some other problem or issue, but it was the cost that made them be like, oh, well, let's not use AI so much. It took you this. It took this. I hate them. I hate them all. All right, LP1, beautiful, milky. It's like you're making cereal and you pour the milk and there's only like 1 tablespoon of milk, and so you improvise with water. That's what this is. You've done it. I know you've all done it. I've done it. I've been that desperate. I've got a full bowl of Reese's Puffs. What do you want me to do? Just leave it? Absolutely not. We're gonna add some water and keep going. All right, back into the sleeve you go. So beautiful, untouchable. No. And we are gonna switch to side C and get to my favorite jam, one of my favorite jams. Fighting in Built Up Areas. And let's drop that needle. Jay, using generative AI is like paying someone to have sex for you. Yeah, like maybe it gets the job done, but how are you supposed to enjoy it? This is the best. You're making me like, oh, making me lose it. Absolutely. Like the most human thing that we're supposed to do. Pretty soon it's like, oh, AI is going to eat your dinner for you. We're going to tell you that it was good. And people are going to be like, wow, that's so efficient. Like, are you okay? I mean, they're not, but come on. Live. Life is meant to be lived. I feel like when we're not trying to like compete with the algorithm to tell us what we want to see, it's other things making stuff on our behalf. So it's like, well, what are you actually doing? The only thing that AI is not doing is watching ads. So it's like, okay. So what's our existence? To watch Liberty Mutual ads and HelloFresh for the rest of our lives. And I'm like, if I have to watch ads, how about I do literally everything else that a human does instead? How about that? Oy. Jay, one of the clips they showed from the latest Siri announcement was someone looking out the window and asking Siri if it was raining. Wait, really? Like this is not like a skit? No one's doing a bit? Not like, is it going to rain, but just like, is it raining? Because if that's the case, you guys, we're cooked. We're cooked. I mean, we know we're cooked, right? Especially in good old US. But, like, are we all, like, collectively cooked? Is it over? Can the aliens come and get us now? Can they get us? What the actual fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take for that bubble to burst. Again, I feel like it's kind of on the way because the only thing that companies care about is like the bottom line. And if they're like, oh, this costs money and it's not paying off in the way that we thought it would, okay, we'll pull back on it a little bit. And it's like, yeah, well, not to mention the data centers that you're fueling that are actively draining the water supply for everyone. But, you know, okay. Casual. Fine. Just worry about the money. Just worry about the bottom line. Jay, afraid not. Great. So they were actively looking out the window and asking Siri if it was raining. Also, they demoed looking at a pair of boots via $3,500 Apple Vision goggles and asking Siri if they fit in their bag. What? I hate it. I hate this. This has ruined my day. My disappointment is immeasurable. Oh my god. Also, I thought we were done with the glasses thing. Like after the MetaVision or whatever bullshit that was a complete disaster and embarrassing. Like I thought we were over the glasses experience. Apple Vision, no. I need to now that I'm mad, I just need to look at it because you know what? I just need to be mad. Apple Vision Pro. This thing looks stupid. Oh my god. Oh my, okay. No, I'm mad and you all have to be mad with me. Oh my god. All right. So here's what we're looking at. Who wants to have bug face? Are you ready for the glasses that'll just rock your world that you don't need? $3,500. Just put the boots in the bag. Oh my god. The era of spatial computing is here. Is it? I don't want this. No one wants this, right? Who is this for? Is this one of those things like we didn't think we could, but we can, so we will. Just play. Just play a sport. They are ugly. They are stupid. Take a closer look. No. The ultimate theater wherever you are. Here's what's crazy. Like, they show this, right? But then they have, like, a screen right there. Like, just watch it with your own eyeballs. What's happening? This is so stupid. You see everyone, they show everyone else on the plane with screens where they can just watch a movie like a normal human. Oh my God. Jay, oh, you're gonna love this. They actually scan your face and make a 3D avatar of the part of the face that the glasses cover to appear on the front of the glasses. This is so stupid. It's worse than like the SpongeBob with like Patrick when he takes the glasses and he's like, I better put on my glasses, and it's like glasses and he puts them on. It's worse than that. They are so deeply weird. Lydia, yeah, that doesn't seem like data theft at all. Oh yeah. God, and there's more. Recording format, like the way that this can be exploited is so terrifying. Is your computer that... Do you need to see Excel 8 feet wide? Do you need that? No one needs that. Oh my God. This is... I hate this. I'm glad I didn't find out about it, because now I can just react viscerally with all of you. They are deeply weird. And it's not just like weird, it's also just like extremely unnecessary. Be in the moment all over again. Or you could just exist. Oh my God. We can't even joke about like Black Mirror, Twilight Zone concepts anymore. We can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hate it. Share quality time and space. And this is how we're gonna do it. And like, sure, people are far. People can be across the country. People can be across the globe. Phone call. We have digital. You can do Zoom or whatever. Sure. But do you need this device to see them like hyper up close? So I'm like, Lydia, if I can't see your pores, I'm not really connecting with you. And I'm going to need to spend $3,500 to do that. And probably get a migraine from this apparatus that is strapped to my temples for however long I'm using it. Lydia, I don't have pores, mind you. That's true. That was very, you know... See, this is why I shouldn't rely on AI. AI told me what to say, and I just didn't vet it. It's all Siri's fault. How dare I just speak? I just need AI to do it for me. Do what you love. Reimagine how you do it. Or you can just do it. Talk to a creepy head hovering over your couch. Yeah, where's Max Headroom in all of this? Also, I love how hard they're trying to sell it. Usually with like any sort of like product demo page, you can just scroll for like 1, 2, 3 full scrolls, and that's about it. I'm still going. Zordon right in your living room. I want the putties in my kitchen so I can experience life. The Vision OS. They're called eyeballs. Oh my God. I hate it. This is wild. Innovation you can see, hear, and feel. Not the kitchen putties. I said it. I won't unsay it. Oh my God. Look at it. Hey, imagine it. You can look like Secret Squirrel with this $3,500 thing. Oh, more pixels than a 4K TV for each eye. Uh-huh. Can you imagine? Jay, the heck of it is, the hardware is really beautiful and well engineered. They had to solve a ton of problems to make it work, but the product itself solves very few problems. Yeah, like, I feel like you could do something like this with such an application that is so much more useful than something like this. Like just go into like a home theater system. Or like, oh, just make an actual TV that is 3D or something like that. Like anytime you're trying to like replace like a just normal sensation is just experience is just so bizarre. And like it's tracking your eyes with so strange. And yeah, oh yeah, I want to see my laptop screen bent and distorted with this like 90s music video fisheye lens. That's what I wanted. Bring the iPod back. Bring back the iPod. This old man is yelling at a cloud. Designed to make it. It's still going. Like this is all still the product page for this Apple Vision Pro. Oh, we just hit, okay, we hit the bottom. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Jeez. Well, I wanted to end things on a beautiful, pleasant note. But Jay, you had to go on and make me cry for this reality. No, I'm kidding. I love making fun of it because it's crazy. Jay, oh, they hide it in the pictures, but you have to carry a little battery pack that plugs into it. Of course they would have that. So bizarre. Boz, you still have your iPod because you're one of the real ones. 4th gen color. Beautiful. Jay, I'm sorry, I will bring a less annoying topics next time. No, this is good. Like, I hate the thing, but I do love that I'm not alone. Because, like, if it was me, I'd just be, like, on my phone, like, what is this thing? I'm like, this is stupid. I hate this. But now I'm not alone in complaining about it. And I still have a nice buzz of my drink to cushion the blow. And it's still a wonderful vinyl to listen to. So, things can be silly and ridiculous and make me mad, but we're in it together. So it is definitely much more tolerable. And I'm glad that we got to all look and laugh and be bewildered at the same time. That's the connection, you know? I didn't need to spend $3,500 and have a scuba gear on my face that I've got to charge like a little backpack, a little iron lung, because I want to purposely debilitate myself from having a real life experience. And that's my fault. I'm in the wrong for that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, we're going to talk about connection. And I'm going to share some things that I forgot to share. So, ribbons. We love to collect these at con and any sort of trinket. And I did not get to share them on Monday because I was too wiped out to remember to bring them in. This one is from Floral and Faunus. And the ribbon says, I talked to Floral and Faunus about X-Men Days of Future Past, and all I got was the stupid ribbon. I was like, how many you got? Give them to me. So this one will be very nice for the collection. Also got another beautiful one from Hopeless Night. Did you drink water today? And the answer is no. I think I had collectively 2 sips of water throughout the con, and everything else was caffeinated and alcoholic. And then I was like, why do I have a headache? Because no one wants to go to the bathroom because you're in costume, you know? This is the struggle. All right, side D, we're closing it out right now. Thank you guys for sticking around a little bit longer than usual. Oh, and this was the card for my 3D printed ears that were gifted to me. This was from QM Design Works. So if anyone is interested in any 3D printed goodness, I can share that with you. And I got this lovely card from Clark Kim. He works at the Barbie Planet, and he Mattels the news. I really like the mild-mannered edition. So, Smart Alex does a lot of these very, like, punny cosplays, and I always enjoy them. And he's always got little, like, stuff to give, like a business card or something of a similar nature. So those are always fun. But one of the most fun trinkets, or I don't know, other trinkets that I got, and I don't know if anyone from Crash's stream is still on, but on Friday, Crash and a couple others did a Blue's Clues cosplay group, and Crash was the mailbox, and I indeed got some mail. Here's the mail. It never wails. Or it never fails. It never wails. It never fails. And I love that. Absolutely love it. So I have all of my little goodies and all of my little finds. The mailbox. Yes. Absolutely. Jay, I love making cards and other silliness to give away for cosplays. I mean, that's the whole fun of it. Again, these are the things that you wouldn't be able to do. You can appreciate cosplays online, and that's great, and that's absolutely a part of the experience. But it's so special when you are in person and you have like a physical thing to either give or receive. I always trinket trade at a Ren Fair or any other type of fantasy type event. What I'll be doing on Saturday, I will also have some little goodies to give because it is a sort of a fantasy inspired. A lot of authors are going to be there at this gathering, so I have some little potion bottles that I give to anyone who is looking for a trinket. Jay, when I was Red Guardian, I made cards for his limo service with a phone number that actually worked. Did you save people from boring evening? I love that for you. Because I cannot avoid committing to the bit. That's literally, that is my MO. That is my MO. So I respect that. Again, if you want to follow Alex, I think you will very much enjoy his content. I don't know if it will focus for me. Maybe not. But it is Smart Alex cosplay. There we go. We got that focus. So yeah, you can check his stuff out. He's always very fun. Had his name in English and Russian. No boring evenings here. Well, good. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want an exciting evening with good music, good people, good drinks. What more could you ask for? Like, really? What else is there? What else is there? Ah, oh, so good. I think Beauty Star 2. I don't know if that's on right now. But it's so good. other. I think that rounds out my favorite tracks for the album. We are getting close to the end times. Ugh, I'm closing out of this Apple Vision Pro tab. Poof. Pish posh, I say. Pish posh. I'm so excited for food. I forgot what I ordered. But I ordered food. I put in an order for something. And it'll be here. Gasp. The gasp. The end is near. The end is near. It's true. I know, and we went over, yeah, by a lot, actually. How did the time get away from us? We were yapping at the bar. We were yapping away. It's always whenever I feel like, oh man, it's gonna be a shorter stream, or like sometimes I wonder like how much I have to say like about an album that isn't repetitive, or if it's something that we've talked about before. I'm like, oh, maybe there's not enough content. But when I get going, then I'm like, oh wait, no, yeah, I could go a lot. I could go a long ways with this. And then when you guys get chatting, then I'm like, okay, yeah, we're here. So the time just got away from us, and that's what happens. Moz, exactly, that's what happens. Good combo at the bar, and the time flies. Ugh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm thinking, well, next week will just be a regular schedule. I might be a little sad sack on Monday after leaving the kittens, but I will give a little recap for their time. I'd like to show some pictures. I got some videos and pictures of them, so I'm like, all right, we've only got a couple days left, and our journey will be coming to a close until they find their home. What is nice about the organization that I work with is that they are contracted with like Petco's and PetSmarts, and they'll say like which location they'll be going to for those adoption events. So the last time I had kittens, I was able to visit all of them at the Petco's that they were at, and kind of have a second goodbye to see them off. So that'll be super sweet, and it helps give closure, because then when I was there, like at the Petco, I was just kind of like, you know, they don't know who their foster is, and it was like people walking by and they're like, oh, they're so cute, like, oh, I really like another cat, and oh, I think they'd get along with so and so, and I'm just in the back like, that's gonna be your future life. So moved to tears. So it definitely helps the process to just kind of like see it completely closed. It's not like, all right, you give them back and then they're just gone forever. It's a little bit of an adjustment, but I mean, kittens bounce back super easy. I'm assuming the same for puppies. Oh my God, Stone Python, are we fucked up yet? We had 2 drinks. I made my second drink. Listen, I have a very, very high tolerance. I don't know. It would probably take like, for these, because these are very chuggable and you can nurse them. I feel like I would need like probably 2 more to really be like, okay, kind of silly. But I have a very high tolerance. Oh, you are funny. You are funny. I will Cash App you $10 if you download The Sims 4, make yourself in The Sims, and build yourself a mansion, and then go on stream and show me the mansion, and then I can do it. But you have to do all of that in that order. You'll do it right now? Yes! That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear. You're telling me exactly what I want to hear. And I want like a nice mansion. I don't care about the color scheme. Anything. What an interesting night. What an interesting night. I'll need you to sign a contract that I'll get it though. Oh my God. Well, I've got an NDA that I also would need to get signed as well. There's just too much paperwork, and it's a Thursday. How about we settle? Oh wait, Lydia has something. Make a 1-to-1 replica of the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil 1. Oh, perfect. Done. All right, Python, you've heard it. You've got to make that first. We're just gonna operate on the honor system. You just build the whole thing, and then $10 headed your way. Or I'll send you 10 simoleons, even better. Outrageous. Truly outrageous. Outrageous. It's outrageous. Jim would even be beside herself with how truly outrageous it is. It's not outrageous, it's contagious. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I know, Jay, I saw, no, not the kittens. I know. So yes, this will be the last stream. I know I only brought on 2 when they were really little. I thought about it for this stream. I was like, this will be the last one. Should I? But they are so rambunctious. They would just be all over the place. Like, I told you, Peter likes to sit on my shoulder and just like perch like a little parrot. Miguel likes to jump. Jessica is sweet. If I brought on anyone else on, it would be either Jessica or Miles. Miles is sweet. He's the littlest one. And he's so small. He's so small and he's so cute. I hope they get the best homes. Hope they get the best. But I tried to take pictures at least like every week so you could see just like how big they get. And then I got all sidetracked with everything else because you just get so lost in just like watching them, and they're so much work. There's so much work. I love them, but they're a lot of work, and it's a lot of cleaning because, like, hey, redeem song dedication. Oh my God! At the very end of the stream, it is the last track. So if I were to dedicate a song for you, let's see. I'm inclined to think of something. Okay, I've got a song for you. I dedicate this to you with my entire being. Maybe it's one you've heard, maybe it's not. But this is what you're going to get, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you jam. Verily. Perfect. All right. This is for you. The song you get is Cold Hearted Snake by Paula Abdul, because you are the stoned python, and snake makes sense, and this song is a jam. So I'm going to leave this with you for your song dedication. And I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy it. Ugh, almost over. Such a good one. Such a good one. I feel like, so I was watching, going back to Ladytron music videos, the video for Sugar actually reminds me a lot of Cold Hearted Snake, because it has the same like audition kind of vibe, where it's like the artist or the band is like auditioning for usually like a lineup or like a group of very stuffy people, because they're so fun and they're bringing the color and the light into the world, and these people just can't handle it. And I always love that dynamic. Maz, you love Paula. I briefly played in a band. What? I didn't know. And we did a cover of Straight Up. What? That is amazing. What sort of genre? I'm very curious to know. Ooh. I know there was one, oh, what was it? There was an album that came out, and this was forever ago, that was like a specifically pop punk album of like covers, and the band Halifax covered Straight Up. And so I'm curious if it was anything like, you said you rocked it up, if it was anything like your version. But awesome. What did you play? So you were close to Me First in the Gimme Gimmes. I could see that. Is it, do you guys have like a band camp anywhere? Did you want to drop a link? If you want to promo it, I will 100%, Maz, allow you to give some promo for those that are in the chat and that are curious about hearing it. So we absolutely love that. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and find the... I'm pretty sure it's Halifax, which I don't know how I pulled that name just like out of nowhere. But it remained. It's in my head. Yes. Yeah, it's Straight Up. Oh my god! It is! Okay. Mercy. Alright, so for your listening pleasure, my friend, I'm going to get that over to you. And you can tell me what you think. Yes. So good. So good. Oh no! Our album has ended. Well, I'm glad that I can leave you with a little bit of music. So while our vinyl has stopped spinning, we can look at it just one more time. It looks even prettier in this lighting. It almost looks like, because it's clear, it just takes on the lights around us. It's like this like beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. We will tuck you away into your beautiful home. And I'm already thinking of what will be our vinyl next week. Oh my god, if I can like get this in here. It's wanting to fight me. There we go. Nice and smooth. Oh. Lydia, thank you again for such a wonderful gift. So beautiful, so fabulous. Maz, yeah, it was similar in tone, but a bit quicker in tempo. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Thank you for sharing. I didn't know. So what did you say what you played? Are you on guitar? Oh. Guitar and bass. Man, that's so cool. I envy people that can play instruments. I cannot play anything. But I'm like, I'm just an appreciator. I just give all the love to the people that do play. I just don't have it in me. Don't have it in me. But, oh my goodness, we went way late today, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out and being a part of the spin and sip for a new album. And I think next week we might also have another new album that we can unbox and reveal, which will be super fun. So I hope whatever you guys have for the rest of the evening is fantastic. Maz, this was a lot of fun. You blame the beers for your chattiness? Bring the beers. We want the chattiness. We want that. Absolutely. So thank you for bringing the conversation and making it fantastic. Well, have a fantastic night, everyone. Thank you for everyone chatting. You guys are fantastic, and I will see you again Monday. Monday, we'll do this all again. So have a great night. Until then.